5:30, we have been reporting on an important public safety issue in Niagara Falls, broken fire hydrants there.
It's a problem that first responders ran into this weekend trying to put out a fire in the city. 2 on Your Side's Jeff Preval went to find out what's being done to fix all this as we hold people in power accountable.
This home burned to a crisp Saturday morning on 13th Street in Niagara Falls. Firefighters say they didn't find anyone living in the home, but they did find a malfunctioning fire hydrant nearby.
When they hooked up to it and started, it was leaking from the top bonnet of it. It started leaking when they actually charged it. They were getting some water out of it, but they needed more.
So firefighters went to a second hydrant that did work. 2 on Your Side has been reporting on the issue of broken fire hydrants in the Falls. The Niagara Falls Water Board says there were 152 of them early last year, and that under new leadership, they've gotten that down to 44. I spoke to the Water Board about this issue a month ago.
Should people be concerned about something breaking out in their home and, hey, is that fire hydrant down the street, is that going to work for me?
Where there are hydrants that are out of service, fire already knows long before they leave the firehouse on a given street what hydrants are in service and which ones aren't.
But fire officials say the hydrant from this weekend on 13th Street was not on the list. The Water Board says that's because the hydrant isn't dead. It had a water gasket problem. So it's likely that the hydrant issue in the Falls is worse than just those 44 hydrants when you consider not just hydrants that aren't working, but those that malfunction.
You do run into this on occasion, especially after like a cold winter where you do go to operate a hydrant and it does sometimes the stem have an issue with the stem or something, or it doesn't hold water.
But the hydrant issue isn't sitting well with some residents on 13th Street who saw this home burn down.
To me, it's dangerous. They need to check every fire and make sure that it got water just for cases just like this one.
Now, we've been asking the Water Board for locations of where those broken fire hydrants are. Once we know, we'll share that information. The Water Board says that it plans to have all fire hydrants working in the city by midsummer. If that happens, that'll be the first time all hydrants would be working in the city in 30 years. Live in the studio tonight, I'm Jeff Preval, Channel 2 News.